Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and let's talk about Title Update 14. So Title Update 14 is going to be the next big update for Minecraft Xbox 360 that actually brings new features rather than just a bug fix like the last update. And we're going to use version history as well as just basic, logic to assume what's going to be in it and when it will be out with some pretty solid logic for both of those things. So first of all of the updates for Minecraft Xbox so far have improved the game by 0.1 on the PC version scale. So we started with 1.6, then we went to 1.7, then to 1.8, then to 1.0, which was essentially only one update because 1.9 was 1.0, then to 1.1, then to 1.2. So we can probably logically assume we're going to 1.3 next. It'd be a pretty safe bet, I think you can say. There's a chance we won't, but it's 95% sure we will. So what's actually in 1.3? There's quite a lot of things in 1.3 for PC, but we already have half of them because they've been brought forward from future updates. So to give you a few examples is stuff like made single player internally user multiplayer server. That we've had since day one on Xbox. There's a new enchanting system where you can only go up to level 30 enchantments instead of level 50. We already have that on Xbox, and there's stuff like added writing in books, the Book and Quill. That was confirmed at Minecon not to be coming to Xbox. So what's actually going to be in this update for Xbox that's new and interesting and is worth looking forward to? So we'll go through them one by one, as well as whether they're likely to be in it or not. First of all is villager trading. So villager trading is being able to trade with villagers, giving emeralds to them in exchange for their goods, or giving goods to them in exchange for their emeralds. They give really unfair rates, but it's still a pretty fun system if you want to, because emeralds are actually a currency at that point, and because they're so rare, it actually creates a really fun system in my opinion, as well as they're an interesting block by themselves. I've done a whole video on that if you want to see how to trade properly and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's how that will work. Next is adventure mode, which is basically you can only use the right tool for the right job. So when you have to use a pickaxe to destroy stone, you have to use an axe to destroy wood. The only thing you can destroy with your fist is glass, and quite a lot of things aren't destroyable at all. It basically makes for really good adventure maps, because in adventure maps right now you can technically just break them by breaking stuff. That basically makes it so you can't do that, makes it more fair and fun for yourself. Probably won't be seeing that on Xbox, but there's a chance they'll put it in there, because we did miss out on hardcore mode, which made a lot more sense. So adventure mode doesn't make too much sense since you can't officially download maps as it is. So next is world generation. They made a couple more sub-biomes, which basically make the world a tiny bit different, as well as the large biomes world type, which will increase biome sizes massively. There's a chance we'll be getting it, but there's a really large chance we won't, because large biomes on Xbox would make the entire map one biome. Whether or not that's something 4J wants to do it's kind of hard to say. So next features is desert temples and jungle temples. So desert temples, they are in the desert, and they've got this big TNT trap. They're a real fun time. They're just a fun thing to find, and you get loads of loot from them. Then a dedicated video to that. If you want to check it out, click on screen now, or check the description. As well as jungle temples, I've done a video on that too, so click on screen now or read the description. But jungle temples are the same thing, but they're in the jungle. They're built out of cobblestone, which includes some mossy cobblestone. They're one of the proper natural ways to get mossy cobblestone above ground. They basically have tripwire traps in them, as well as a fun little game you can play to get a chest with some stuff in, or you can do my little sneaky technique I showed in the video. Next is emerald ore. So emerald ore is the rarest ore in the game once it is released into it, and basically it's only there for the sake of being there. Mainly the way to get emerald is to trade with villagers, but they're only found in extreme hills, and they're a lot rarer than diamond, with the only thing that makes them a little more, possible is that they generate between more layers, so you can find them higher up. So if you're mining up high, you might accidentally run into emeralds, and it's the best feeling when you find emeralds, so that's a cool thing. Again, I've done a video just on emeralds. You can click that. That's true for most things in this video, so just click on the links on screen if you want to see those. So next, the blocks and items: emerald ore, emeralds, and block of emeralds. Block of emerald is 9 emeralds all put together in a crafting table, like the block of diamonds, block of gold. Pretty self-explanatory. Next we have the ender chest. So the ender chest is a really cool thing, because basically, you put an item in the chest, then you make another chest, and that item will be in that chest. They share one chest across every ender chest in the world. In multiplayer, it works a little funnily. Sometimes each player gets their own chest, sometimes every player shares one chest. But mostly it can be used in a number of cool ways that I explain in the video. If you want to see more about it, then just click that. Next is the tripwire hook, which is basically a way of making redstone traps that are strung by someone walking somewhere. So you put string along somewhere, someone accidentally walks there. You can make them get killed by, I don't know, fire charges or by arrows or something. You can do a lot of fun stuff, or you can just cover them in TNT. There's just a lot of fun options like that. And Tripwires itself is made of string, which can actually be placed, that's all you have to do, you just place string on the floor and you make string. Wood, it basically can be placed in each direction rather than just being placed up. I'm not entirely sure if we have the Xbox right now, but it allows for some cool building stuff. It doesn't actually have much functional use, but it makes trees look a little more realistic too. Furnaces can be lit by, can be fueled by wooden tools, as well as when you use a lava bucket, it returns a bucket to you rather than burning your bucket, which doesn't make any sense. Ice can be obtained with the Silk Touch. Glass panes can be obtained with Silk Touch. Nether Portal can sort of leak into the overworld, and zombie pigmen can spawn in the overworld next to where the things are. And then after that, it's pretty much nothing. It's just lots of stuff that doesn't really matter too much. Like cauldrons sort of fill up when it rains. Levers can be placed underneath blocks, and TNT does a little bit more damage in some game modes than others. So that's pretty much everything that's going to be coming in Title Update 14. Other than that, I hope you did enjoy it. Like it if you liked it. Check out the other 2 videos on screen and or in the description. Thanks for watching and goodbye.